So this question says that we have a string of 100 centimeters long, and it's fixed at both ends and vibrates in a standing wave pattern. The wavelength of its constituent traveling waves cannot be what value? Well, let's draw a couple of these, because we know that we can have a standing wave that looks like this, where all of these distances are going to be the same. So I'm going to draw n equal 1, n equal 2, n equal 3, and let's do n equal 4 just for good measure. You get harder to draw the more you have in there. It's just harder to subdivide everything. All right, so we have these, and we know that in this, that this length right here, L, is equal to 100 centimeters. So we want to know what is our wavelengths that we can have and the ones that we can't have. Well, I'm going to look at these and say, well, this one right here is equal to lambda over 2 is equal to L. This one right here is L is equal to lambda. This one right here, I have one full wavelength up, down, right here. So I have 3/2 lambda is equal to L. And this one, I have 4/2 lambda is equal to L. And actually, this is 2/2. I have 1/2, 2/2. So I see that I have this pattern that emerges. And the pattern that I have that emerges is that I have n divided by 2 times lambda is equal to L. So any value of n, so n has to be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. So that means that my values for each of these guys, the wavelengths that I get, and the first one, lambda is going to be 50 centimeters. The next one is going to be 100 centimeters. The third one, lambda 3 is going to be 150 centimeters because of just plugging in. I have figuring out what L is, plugging in what, I am making a mistake. These are not right. I was not paying attention to my equation. I have to invert this. This equation right here says that lambda is equal to 2L over n, which is equal to 200 centimeters over n. So anything that I can divide 200 by with n being 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth, is going to satisfy this. I was solving for the wrong thing. Maybe we all make mistakes. All right, so 200 divided by 1 is 200. Well, that's possible. 200 divided by 2 is 100. 200 divided by 3 is 66.7. That would correspond to this guy. This is 66.7 centimeters. 200 divided by 4 is going to be this length. This is going to be 50 centimeters. So I'll see that each of these, so this is 200 centimeters. Each of these numbers gets smaller and smaller. The larger n gets, the more wavelengths we're able to fit in one length, or the shorter the wavelength that we get. So the only one that I can't get is 400, because on 400, n would have to be equal to 1/2. But we're not allowed to have n equal 1/2.